Crowd. This is Ron Lachine. That was.
The 26-year-old Honda rider from Berkshire is the 1989 World 500cc Motocross champion.
Rick Johnson took the checkered flag and the 500cc crown. A few minutes later, he had this to say.
Thank God it's over.
Welcome, Motocross History Team. Today I wanted to just share a quick video of Jeff Ward, being as how yesterday was his 65th birthday, which is crazy to think about. When Wardy won his first 500 national title in 1989, he was considered like the old guy of the sport, and he was only 29 years old. Now, because of technology and the advancements in sports science, professional athletes, well, athletes at every level, are able to make their careers last longer and are able to do a lot more to fight off the aging effects when your career is a demanding sport or demanding job, for that matter. And Wardy did it when those things didn't exist. He was also something that I really admire. He also stuck with the same brand throughout his entire professional career, and for the most part, the same sponsors. Like, I never saw that guy in anything but Sinisa low gear, and he really didn't switch to the full face helmet, I think, until '89. So he's definitely one of the he was definitely one of those crosses between new technology and keeping the way of the old motocross era. And he was at the top of his game. It was just him and RJ that had 7 titles at the time. They were the best of the best during the best era. And my hat's off to Wardy. For all of you guys that don't know, he had 7 titles, starting with his 1984 125 national title. He would then go on, excuse me, he would then go on to win 2 250 outdoor titles, 2 250 Supercross titles, and 2 500 outdoor titles. He was also on 6 Motocross Nations winning teams, which I think is the most. I may be off on that, but he did a great job every single time. And he, in that last 1990 Motocross Nations, that was a rough one, and he still laid it all out there on the track. And because of his performance in that first moto, he helped push us over the top to squeeze into #1. So for all of you guys out there, I know that for all of you that are in that age category that mostly watches this channel between 35 and 65, I'm sure that you guys all have your favorite Jeff Ward story. If you could, just share it with the rest of us. We all learn. A lot of you guys look at the comments, and that's smart. And so watch or send us a comment of your favorite Ward racing story. I'm going to put on here a quick clip of a wrap-up of the awesome battle that he and Osho had when he won his first national title, and then his performance in 1989 at Gelsdorf at MXDM, which I think was just awesome, and then him wrapping up his last title in 1990 in the 500 chase. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
In the 125cc class, defending champion Johnny O'Mara of Team Honda was favored to repeat as champion. His main competition, number 4, Jeff Ward, aboard his green Kawasaki. O'Mara claimed last year's title with consistent riding. This year, he put a premium on winning.
I think this year it's going to be more or less winning a lot of motos. It's going to seconds will lose a lot of points, so it's going to be the motos you're going to go after.
O'Mara and Ward put on quite a show during the season. No class featured 2 riders so well matched. In each of the 10 outdoor nationals, they finished in either first or second place. No other rider could break in the 2 top finishing positions. In the end, Ward pulled out the championship in the last race of the year. It was Ward's first national title and the first 125 national crown for Kawasaki.
Race of the 1989 Motocross Nations. 125 and 500cc bikes blast off together into the first bend, down the straight, around the tree, and it looks like a superb start for Britain's Dave Thorpe aboard the 500, and also for the American Jeff Ward aboard his 500cc Kawasaki. Ward goes around the outside on the green Kawasaki, and it's Jeff Ward who gets the whole shot. Ward already establishing the dominance of the Americans. As they go up the hill for the first time, there's a faller there, but he's safely avoided by the rest of the pack, and it's Jeff Ward in the lead. The American, he was here in 1985 on a 250. He's back again on a 500 and leading the world. It's Ward leading from Dave Thorpe, the reigning world 500cc champion, as the rest of the field stream after them. And as Dave Thorpe said, the start all important, for already Jeff Ward has got away. In second place, it's David Thorpe. Behind him, it's Jeff Leask from Australia. But just look at that, a terrific lead already. As to the cheers of this massive 30,000 strong crowd at the Geldorf circuit, it's Jeff Ward who leads. Number 10 there aboard his Yamaha, that's Kurt Lundqvist from Sweden, but he's way behind already and a lot of ground to catch up. Flying high into the air, the world's best motocrossers, former world 500cc champion there, number 4, that's Georges Jobet. But the number 1 plate holder is Jeff Ward for this race. The Motocross Nations, an absolutely unique competition, the only time when 125cc bikes race alongside 250s and 500s. The format then for this event, 3 30-minute legs. In the first leg, 125s race against 500s. In the second legs, it's the 125s versus the 250s. And in the final, third and final leg, it's 250s and 500s racing together. That's number 60, Jamie Dobb, Britain's 125cc representative. He's going extremely well in his class as Thorpe closes up right on the back wheel of Jeff Ward. It's a Kawasaki versus Honda battle. And next year, these two men could well be on the same make of machinery, for Dave Thorpe is switching to Kawasaki. This, his last World Championship race for Honda. It's Ward leading on the number 1 Kawasaki. And giving chase, Britain's Dave Thorpe, the 26-year-old 500cc world champion. Leask is third, a man tipped as a future world 500cc champion. But at the moment, it's Ward. Thorpe giving chase aboard that 500cc Works Honda. And his teammate Jeff Leask in third position, the Australian team captain. Ward out front, but Thorpe not far behind. Jeff Ward leads for Kawasaki. Now, can Thorpe stay on terms with the Kawasaki kid in front of him? Jeff Ward then, leading overall and leading the 500cc battle past the finish line. Just a few yards ahead of David Thorpe, the number 58 man. Jamie Dobb leading that 125cc fight from Van Dorn, and Kidrowski giving chase with all he's worth. Jeff Ward takes the checkered flag to win the first leg of the Motocross Nations in second place, as he has been.
It is a Honda. Looks like Jeff Stanton snatched that whole shot. Have we seen this before? Ward and Stanton going at it. Jeff Stanton coming off a very bad get-off. You don't go to the hospital unless you're hurt, and he was hurt last week. And here comes Jeff Ward. And here comes Ricky Johnson. And there was some talk that he would never walk again. But Johnson came back. He's a tough cookie. Stanton and Ward. Here's Jeff Stanton. And here's Jeff Ward. And he's coming up on Stanton. Well, Ward is riding somewhat conservatively. He's got an edge from last week's race when Stanton DNF'd. And Jeff is a very smart, savvy rider. Been around for a long time. So he's going to put the pressure on Stanton, but not do anything.
Yeah, I was happy. You know, I've worked hard. We all work hard, and you know, this is the second year in a row. It was a tough race this whole season. Stanton rode strong the whole time. We had our bike working good. Looks like they got their bike working really good this year, and it was close. It's unfortunate, you know, Stanton went down a couple weeks ago, and it gave me a little points cushion, and that made me more nervous than not having a cushion, because you go out there protecting instead of racing. But this track today was very tough, and it was difficult just staying on the motorcycle. You know, it's important to win, and it's how you deal with it. And I've won 7 championships, so I must be doing something right somewhere down the line. And it's always nice to win, and you know, hopefully next year I can come back as strong as I have this year. And Supercross is real important, so I'm not giving up. I got a contract next year with Kawasaki, and then from there on we'll see what happens.
Play to commemorate that one.